in a peaceful village, lived an old man named Tobin. Tobin was known for growing the juiciest apples in the kingdom. But not far from the village was a castle ruled by a wicked king named Morven. He was greedy and grumpy and loved only one thing: gold. He had taxed the villagers so harshly that even the birds seemed to sing less happily. One day, King Morven heard of Tobin's marvelous apples and demanded every single one for himself. "Bring them all to my castle," he barked, "or I'll turn your orchard into a pig pen." Tobin was heartbroken. His apples weren't just fruit, they were hope, smiles, and pies at every village festival. He handed over the apples, but sighed so deeply that even the clouds seemed to droop. That night, as Tobin sat on his porch, a strange sound came from the woods, a low rumble, like thunder wrapped in laughter. Out of the shadows stepped a dragon, but this was no terrifying beast. She had shimmering green scales, eyes like emeralds, and a flower tucked behind one horn. "Good evening," the dragon said kindly. "I'm Luma. I smelled your apples all the way from Dragon Hollow, but now the scent is gone." Tobin told her everything. Luma's tail thumped in frustration. That king needs a lesson in sharing. So, they came up with a clever plan. The next day, Luma flew to the castle and landed with a graceful swoop in the courtyard, sending guards scrambling. She offered the king a deal. "I'll give you golden apples that never rot," she said sweetly, "but only if you return Tobin's orchard and promise to be kind to the villagers." King Morven's eyes twinkled with greed. "Deal!" Luma handed him a basket of golden apples, really enchanted pine cones with glitter. The king bit into one, and poof, his mouth filled with bubbles, and he hiccuped glitter for a whole week. The villagers laughed, and the king, embarrassed and sneezy, finally agreed to Luma's deal. He returned the orchard, lowered the taxes, and even learned to say, "please." From that day on, Tobin and Luma became best friends. She'd visit often, nap in his orchard, and eat apples straight from the tree. And the wicked king? Well, he wasn't so wicked anymore, just a bit sparkly. And everyone, including the dragon, lived happily ever after.